Hello, Jay here. This is going to be a tutorial on reading tab. Okay, now up at number 1 here, it's going to demonstrate that tab is basically 6 lines, and that's the 6 strings of the guitar. So if you look on the left there, you're going to see the pitches, and each string's got its own pitch. So up at the top would be your high E string. So it's actually the one closest to your feet. And then it goes to the B string, G, D, A, and E. Now on the right side, it's strings by numbers, so we just count them from the highest to the lowest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now to the second line, this is gonna be, basically we're gonna start reading some tab. So if you see a 0 or an O, that's an open string. For the first one on number 2, that's just your open first string. Second is the open B string. Third is the open G string, or third string. Next one is the open D string. Next one is the open A string. And then the open E string. Okay, for number 3, once we start going into fretted notes, you're going to see some numbers, and they're basically telling you which string to play and which fret to hit. So the first one's going to be the first fret on the first string. Next one's going to be your third fret on the second string. Next one's the 5th fret on the 3rd string. Next one's the 7th fret on the 4th string. And then the 9th fret on the 5th string. And then the 12th fret on the 6th string. Okay, for number 4, now once we start playing multiple notes at the same time, you're going to see the notes stacked. So the first one is going to be your open 2nd and 1st string together. Next one's the open 3rd and 2nd string together. Next one's the open 4th and 3rd string. Then the open 5th and 4th string. Then the open 6th and 5th string. And the last one's going to be the first 3 strings all together, so the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd string. Okay, for number 5, this is what chords look like in tab. So basically it's just going to be stacked notes. We're going to hit them all at the same time. So the first one's going to be your E minor chord in open position. It's going to have your open 6th string, 2nd fret 5th string, 2nd fret 4th string, and then open first 3 strings. And then all they're saying is just to go ahead and strum them all at the same time. Okay, next one's a G major chord in open position. So it's got the 3rd fret 6th string, 2nd fret 5th string, open 2 middle strings, and then 3rd frets on the first 2 strings. Okay, next one's an A power chord. That's just your open 5th string and the 2nd fret on the 4th string. 2 notes for that one. Okay, now here's a bar chord. It's going to be a C major bar chord. So it's going to have your 3rd fret on the 5th string and then 5th frets on your 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. Okay, next one's going to be an F minor bar chord. It's going to have your 1st fret on the 6th string, 3rd fret on the 5th and 4th string, and then barring to get the 1st frets on the first 3 strings. Last one's going to be a D major 7 bar chord. So I've got the 5th fret on the 5th string, 7th fret on the 4th string, middle fingers on the 6th fret on the 3rd string, pinkies on the 7th fret 2nd string, and then barring to get the 5th fret on the 1st string. Okay, for number 6, this is basically reading tab across in time, and I've got the rhythms up top. Sometimes you see rhythms, you don't always see that all the time in tab. Sometimes I try to do that just to let the guitarist know what the rhythm is we're playing. So up top you're going to see 8th notes on the first bar, and then on bar 2 I've got some quarter notes on beats 1, 2, and 4, and then 8th notes on beat 3. So that's the rhythms we'll play. Now as far as the notes, it's going to have open string for the first 2 on your 6th string, and then 3rd fret twice on the 6th string. Go to your open 5th string twice, and then 2nd fret on your 5th string, and that'll be bar 1. And then on bar 2, for those quarter notes, the first 2, we're just going to do the open 4th string, and then for the 8th notes on beat 3, we'll do the 2nd fret on the 4th string 2 times, and then ends with the quarter note on the open 3rd string. So here's number 6 with a beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So good luck with tab. You get to know it pretty well once you start playing it, and this also unlocks a lot of possibilities because you could start looking up tutorials and you could acquire books or just look online, and there's definitely plenty of tab out there. to use and start playing some of your favorite songs and riffs. Okay, take it easy.